hello Galactic family. 11 Ahau, 3 Tsots, 13 Kaban. Selamat Jawa. This weekly report, like the previous one, rests on the simple fact that we are entering a point where a time schedule is in place. We feel strongly about this and welcome at last the chance to see the first stage of a long-awaited program finally begun. Those who are in charge of this vast global change are doing what is now necessary to implement it and ensure that this new reality comes to fruition. It is no longer important how the order of payments is achieved. The courts have ruled that the RV or the Prosperity Program payouts are not a point of contention. It is vital that these monetary abundance programs pay out. This set of payments is to lead, on schedule, to the American NESARA Republic and quickly after, to a global governmental reform, the so-called GESARA. Those in charge of these new governances are now busily readying their legal establishment. The time frame is anticipated to be quite short, and we are using our security liaisons to carefully permit all of this to happen as planned. All is currently expected to manifest without a hitch. The present version of what is now developing has taken a long time to be put firmly in place. First, the Cabal needed to be set aside, without any chance to rebound. This dark group is presently under full and constant scrutiny. They know that, at the right time, they are to be arrested and isolated from all of you. Each of them fully realizes that any leeway for mischief is no longer available. The new NESARA government has roughly 120 days, or 4 months, to completely return to constitutional roots. In addition, there is to be a return to common law and the required additions and subtractions to the U.S. Constitution. For example, the 16th Amendment needs to be stricken. NESARA ends the graduated income tax and replaces it with a special excise or sales tax. It also disposes of the illusory national debt and refunds to all, any illegal taxes that anyone has been forced to pay. This jubilee also cancels all bank debt. This is a coming time for freedom and for a spreading level of global prosperity. This time of freedom and prosperity is vital to the process of raising consciousness and, in turn, of changing your key core perceptions. Part of the problem of preparing you to accept your new reality is to gently tear away beliefs that were given you by the Dark Anunnaki. These beliefs were passed down for centuries and decades by parents and peers. They are restrictions guidelines created by the Anunnaki to keep you from any grand rebellion. They told you how useless it is to disobey the powers that be. These precepts need to be drummed out of you. The key point in your present conscious growth is to learn to ignore these old inner teachings about this reality. Instead, be ready to adopt new ones. Be kind to one another. Learn your inner worth. Understand the power of who you really are. Each of you is a powerful being of light. Long ago your ancestors defied the rulers of Atlantis and were suddenly altered to a state of limited consciousness. Now, you are being prepared to return to your natural state of galactic humanness. The coming events are to end the long and dark era of the Anunnaki's minions. This developing time is to allow you to take off the shackles of mind and body that you and your ancestors have carried for 13 millennia. This liberation is a true golden age for surface humanity. The long-feared boogeymen of your most ancient dreams are currently being put away. As we have constantly stated, use these precious moments to start a new set of core beliefs based upon your inner power and your growing community with all. When our mentors come, use the time to finish this divine process and accept your deep relationship with heaven, as well as to the greater community of galactic humans that live in space and flourish in Agartha. It is ultimately your joint divine service that ties you to each other and to us. We are here to emphasize this sacred connection and to return you to physical angelhood. Be able to recall your noble history and to successfully learn from what the dark did to you. Welcome home, all my dear brothers and sisters of the stars. Blessings. We are your ascended masters. We come now with a most wonderful message. Right now the final steps of a process that has taken seemingly forever are moving toward completion. These next series of events are to bring you the blessings and new governance that our messages long have hinted at. These changes are to end the illegal regimes that have plagued humanity for centuries and brought wars, racism and corruption. They champion division in the name of religion and, supported by the wealthy, gave every human on this gracious orb fear, worry and a taste of poverty. These horrific times are ending. We are entering an age of unity and cooperation that brings peace and a chance to fully explore what each of you truly is. We bless this great new reality and desire that your dearest dreams come true. Together, let us prepare this surface for its greatest days. Together, let us welcome all who truly wish to make this a spiritually better land. As your marvelous visions come true, remember what it has taken to get to this point. Bless all those who risked life and limb to make this possible. As you receive your blessings, understand what these funds represent. Be grateful and always remember those who used the Creator's great mercy to achieve this realm's freedom and prosperity. See your manifested vision as a monument to these wondrous souls. It is heaven's decree that all that is possible come about at this time. Use these events to ensure a most magnificent period for all mankind. We suggest that humanity set aside a special time to pray for and thank all who are making this happen. We masters have seen, in our own lives on this globe, both the cruelty and beauty of this world. We have long dedicated ourselves to spirit. Let all here on Gaia now do so as well. This is a holy time for Gaia and her people. Take in each event and truly look inside of it. Humanity was very close to a most terrible end until heaven stepped in and, piece by piece, made a different solution possible. You are to enjoy this newly renovated realm. You are free and able to follow your real passion. In these acts of joy you are replicating your ancestors' desires. Freedom is a high state of spirit. It is being combined with the last of monetary wealth on this world. You are entering a time when you can prepare for your return to becoming a spiritual being whose love can serve to alter this, or any other, realm. These lessons are to be reviewed by us and by your mentors. Do what is right, and what encourages life's diversity. Bring out the love and caring that was hindered by your former perceptions of this world. This time is to be a great learning exercise. It is also to be one when we can meet and deeply touch each other. Today, we use this report to show you what miracles are getting ready to manifest. Be in joy and most ready to meet the peoples of inner earth and those from the Galactic Federation. Your long night of the soul is at last coming to an end. Know, dear ones, that the countless supply and never-ending prosperity of heaven are indeed yours. So be it. SOULMATE GAIA. SOULMATE GAIA. SIRIAN for B1. And be in joy.